Hello YouTube, this is DVD Review Studios here, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Flintstones Complete Series box set on DVD. This is the re-release version from the Hanna Barbera Diamond Collection, and this is basically a more condensed and overall quite a nicely packaged version of the complete series, which is seasons 1 through to 6 of the show. The show in itself lasted from 1960 all the way to 1966, and there are 166 episodes spread over 20 discs, which is quite a sizable amount for a box set like this. Unfortunately, the only downside to this particular edition in comparison to the individual releases of the seasons is that the special features have been omitted, which is more than likely, one, to keep costs down, and two, to basically limit the amount of discs, which I think 20 is quite a substantial amount, and quite fair enough as far as a complete series set is concerned. So that, in a sense, is the only downside to this set, but if you're personally only interested in the episodes, like myself, then this may be quite ideal for you. It was actually quite inexpensive, only $35 on the US Amazon. It came to around £35 shipped to the UK, which is where I imported this from. So here's the box set itself. There's the front cover image design with the Flintstones family and the Rubble family as well in the Flintmobile, as it's known as. There's the spine, Hanna Barbera, the Flintstones Complete Series, released by Warner Archive. There's the back. If you wish to read that brief synopsis, then by all means pause the video now. And there's an image of the families on the back. There's the spines for the two interior plastic DVD box sets, which I shall now slide out. And inside we have some great cover artwork. There's the front of the 1 through to 3 collection, which has the main adult characters, more than likely because the children were introduced in season 3, I believe, the latter end of the 3rd season. And there's the entire family on the 4 through to 6 box, and as you can see, we've got Dino and the children present on this one. I believe the artwork is actually based on the season 6 DVD set, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong on that one, but anyway, there's the back cover of this one with Dino and Pebbles, and then just Dino on the back of this one. The show in itself is overall a delightful family sitcom, and it's a show that you really do grow with the characters, as it would be. And as the characters do develop, you really do grow to appreciate them a lot more in comparison to how the characters are in season 1 to how they currently are for me personally, since I'm only up to season 4. In season 4, there's a lot of significant changes, and it's overall quite entertaining to see those changes come into fruition, as it would be. So the overall show in itself, I think, is comedy genius. Obviously, a lot of modern day cartoons have taken a lot of inspiration from this show and how it's been parodied over time. It's quite interesting, to say the least. The comedy style throughout the series, I think, is phenomenal, particularly the uses of technology within the show, which obviously the show is set in the Stone Age, and despite the fact that technology is obviously absent in this time period, the show in itself and its creativity obviously makes do with what they can provide, and there's loads of great examples, I mean, such as a rock television, having a car where you power it by running on the road with your feet through the floor of the car, if that makes sense. And one of my personal favourites was from the season 1 intros, where you'd see a Stegosaurus painted red with a ladder hooked over its plates, and that was supposed to represent a fire engine. Just really quirky comedy like that really did sell the show to me, and the show in itself is something that I really have grown to appreciate, and I can't wait to finish. But I will say it's going to be very difficult to let go of these characters, obviously, when I have finished the show. So if you haven't checked out the Flintstones series in itself, the comedy style is genius in my personal opinion. I love the one-liners, the character chemistry, especially between Barney and Fred, with Barney being very much belittled in some areas, but obviously that adds to the character of Fred and his very immature attitudes. And I also loved his relationship with Wilma and their very delightful chemistry throughout. Some very interesting one-liners and overall predicaments that the characters do end up in, which add to the humour value. So yeah, if you haven't checked out the show, I would 100% recommend it. It's a great series. The episodes overall are not exactly repetitive, but some of the gags are a little bit repetitive. but each story is very different, and I found it to be overall quite entertaining. Here's a look at the inside of the DVD cases, which to be honest are pretty much identical apart from the episode guide, which we will take a look at in just a moment. So here is the huge stack of discs. We have obviously Season 1, which is 3 discs, Season 2, which is 4 discs, Season 3, which is actually 4 discs. The 4th disc is contained in the 4 through to 6 digipack. So here you go, disc 4 for Season 3. Now we have Season 4, which is a 3 disc set, Season 5, which is also a 3 disc set, and finally Season 6, which again is a 3 disc set. So let's take a look through the episode guide quickly. The layout of this booklet is actually really helpful if you're binge watching the show, since each individual disc is numbered along with each individual episode, so it's actually quite easy to find where you're up to. I'm currently 2/3 of the way through the entire series. I'm currently on Season 4. And overall it's been a fantastic comedy journey, and I can't wait to finish it at some point. Like I said before, it's a very good sitcom. So thanks for watching my review on the Flintstones Complete Series box set. I hope you enjoyed. If you found this review interesting, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments if you've checked out the Flintstones TV series. What do you think of it? And please subscribe down below for more.